What's going on, everybody? How y'all doing out there? Welcome to Game Out Gaming. Thank you for joining me here. This is your host, Marquez. And today I'm going to go ahead and share some of my settings that I use with you guys. Some of the controller settings, some of the visual settings, and maybe it'll help you improve something like it has for myself. So let's go ahead and find out. Make sure you like and share the video. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already to stay up to date with the latest news, tips, tricks, information, everything we have here at Game Out Gaming for Off the Grid. Let's go ahead and get into these settings. Now, the first thing we're going to start off with is the video settings. Now, myself, I was playing with everything on default, so I haven't changed anything until maybe like 2 months ago, I would say. So we're going to go down all the way down to the frame rate limit. Now you have 30, 40, 60, and unlimited. I know you might want to go ahead and put it on unlimited to try to top that off, get the maximum out of what it is that you have. But depending on the type of monitor or television you have, you want to set it everything correctly. So like for me, myself, I got a 60 hertz television. So the maximum I can get is 60 frames per second. So I'm going to put my frame rate limit on 60. You should do so as well. Now, if you have a monitor or a television that gets over 60 frames up to at least 120 hertz, then you can go ahead and put it on the unlimited, because I know the PS5 as well as the Xbox Series, they can play in 120 frames. So now, moving down to quality mode, by default, it's automatically set on fidelity. You have performance as the secondary. What I would recommend is for you to put it on performance mode. That gives it more of the frame rate visuals. You have better frame rates, and it just looks better. I'm able to track people at a longer range when I put it on performance mode. So. Also, make sure your HDR output is set to on, and that's pretty much it. Everything else is your personal preference. I haven't changed anything else in that category. So, moving on to controller, this would be, I think this is the only other section that I've changed as well. So, for the response curve, that's going to stay on standard. I think that's by default standard. Now here's where everything comes into play, where the sensitivity, my horizontal sensitivity and my vertical sensitivity, I have my horizontal set to 9.6 and my vertical sensitivity to 8. Now, if this is too high for you, if you don't play around this area, what I do recommend is you gradually increase horizontal and vertical sensitivity. This will help with your movement greatly when you're doing any type of moving, trying to maneuver. Just to being able to move the camera quickly helps out a great deal with your movement as well as with your shots. So you can, turn around and shoot people at a much quicker rate. But gradually increase that as you get better on the current sensitivity that you're on until you at I would say a nice setting. 9.6 and 8 is pretty good for myself. Now for the aim sensitivity multiplier, I have that set down to 0.5. Now in this setting, the aim sensitivity multiplier is once you're aimed, how fast your movement is, how fast you look around while aiming. So myself, I can have my aim sensitivity up as well as the vertical sensitivity up. But when it comes to me aiming and moving, I can't accurately do that. So I have to have it at a good balance. So 0.5 is that for me, and you can find out what it is for yourself. Everything else is on default. So all these other settings, I have not changed anything else. I'm just going through these so I can show you guys what they are on. But I haven't changed anything else. Just the aim sensitivity and the aim sensitivity multiplier, the horizontal and the vertical. Now, also, this plays a very big part for me in my gameplay and for me having success. So the controller that I use currently is the DualSense Edge. It's PlayStation 5's Pro controller. It has the back buttons on the back right here. So the only thing that I use this for is the back buttons. So I have my right back button here. This is my left back button. So my left one, I use that for my plates. So it makes it easier for me to refill my plates when necessary. All I got to do is just, tap the back button here instead of me tapping the left analog directional pad. And for my looking directional movement, switching shoulders, it's my right back button here. So I forget which button it is. Oh, I think it's up. So instead of me just pushing up on the directional pad, I use the back button on the DualSense Edge. This controller has been magnificent and is a wonderful controller. So any controller though that has the back buttons though is recommended. This one is great because of the ability to be able to take out the thumbsticks. So if the thumbstick go bad, you have that stick drift, you can go ahead and pop this thing out, replace it with a new thumbstick. They're about $20. Replace it with a new thumbstick and it's as good as new. And truthfully, that's the only problem that I've ever had with these controllers is stick drift. So that I do recommend, if you do not own or have one, is to go ahead and get some type of elite controller that has those back buttons, and it'll help with your gameplay. But that's gonna do it. It's gonna be it. Those are all the settings that I have changed so far and what I do use in regards to Off the Grid. I want to thank everybody for tuning in, for watching this video. Make sure you go ahead and like the video. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already to stay up to date with the latest news, tips, tricks, information, everything we have here at GameOut Gaming for Off the Grid. And y'all already know we bring that gameplay every day. Go ahead and get the Discord also that's in the description of this video. And let me know what you guys think. If there's any other videos in regards to tips, settings, or anything that you would like released, let me know. You guys know I always respond to your comments. So again, appreciate y'all for tuning in. Hope y'all have a good rest of your night. Till next time, y'all. Game out.